Well, hi everybody. This is Fred. Yep, it's the late night again. Here it is, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I talked to y'all a little bit about this and that. Okay, I picked up some arrows. Well, some picked up some arrows, and I'm just sitting here, just taking my sharpener and sharpening up the tips. But there's a little secret I want to tell you about that y'all probably don't know. You see these little knocks here? If you want to make your arrow shoot good and straight, well, I show you the tip. That's the tip. It's just, it just ain't no big wide blade. It's just one of them, just something to pick up. I got a bunch of arrows. But what I was wanting to talk about with this notch here, how it sits and your string goes here. See, like when your string is laying across here, make sure that the bottom of your arrow, this notch matches the very bottom, where your arrow sits in a crossbow. And you don't want, this here to be a little bit just off a little bit because it'd be just sitting kind of awkward. That notch on the crossbow, the notch where your string will be going crossways, and you want the bottom of your little fletchets, I call it the wings or your feathers to lay flat. And another little secret is there's two differences in these fletchets. Can y'all see the difference? See how? Let's show you here. Okay, see how this bottom one is higher up? I just took the scissors to this one right here, smoothed it over. And the reason why is because of wind. I wanted to not let any wind try to deflect it. So I just took scissors and just a little bit, and then when I cut it, I lined it up center with the notch. I centered it with the notch. When I was aiming, I was centering it up the angle that will match the little groove in the notch. That's for like to cut through the air. I would say just a little more, because if these fletchets are too big, then they're gonna if there's any wind, crosswind, then it will knock your arrow off of its balance, I would call it. Well, these are just just some arrow tips I just added on there. It didn't cost a whole bunch. I have some that's wider, so I just thought I'd show you that. And probably tomorrow I'll probably varnish the stock of the 410. So that's what I was doing. I was just taking this here and just sharpening up my arrows. I'll show you some things here I picked up. Picked up a bunch of these here. Every time I see them, I just pick them up. I got about 8 or 9 of these right here where you can put stuff in there like your fish hooks and uh, just whatever that you can put in there. Little loose ends, little screws and bolts, and just the little small things that you don't want to lose. And if you're out camping or something, man, you can put coffee in there, a little thing of coffee, and just use your imagination for those there. Let's see, and they have the rubber gasket on those things there so that you can put stuff in it, seal it off from the water. You can put your coffee and just whatever in there. Okay, and I'll show you something here that I picked up probably like years ago. This is it's Elvis. It's like a Elvis replica of the Taking Care of Business ring. Thought I would show that. It's the replica. Don't know if I can get it close enough for y'all to see it, or it will hocus pocus on it. The TCB ring there. Yeah, I thought I would show that. The Taking Care of Business ring. Yep. Got that, I think, back in 1988. Yeah, I thought I'd show that. Got my little bag. I don't never wear it and stuff. I keep it in the jewelry box. Yeah, because I don't never wear it. And this here is my friend told me that this was some pretty good powder, black powder. Um, he had a black powder gun, and he put some of this in there, and so I shot it, and so I kind of like this kind of powder here, the black horn. And it's just my choice. I guess all black powders is just everybody has their own favorite. Some of them like white hot. Some people like the 777s. Uh, so I kind of like the black horn. It's kind of my choice, but like it's kind of expensive now. Like that there was about $32 or $35. Now, like when it is on the shelf, I hope it goes down next year. But it was like $83, $83 for just one of these little 10 ounce. Yeah. So I have probably about 4 or 5 of those, and I do have some 410 shells for my 410 shotgun. And I do have some slugs. These are like 410 number threes, number four shot. I don't shoot much 410s. I mean, I've probably got about 8 or 9 boxes. I bought my 410, I guess, some years ago, and I bought some slugs. And I'll tell you the story. Let's see, that's the 410 slugs there. And I have one here in my pocket. Yeah, let's show you what the 410 slugs look like. So I don't just shoot up all my shells and then I don't have any. 410 slugs might be a little hard to find. I saw some 410 shells about 2 or 3 weeks ago in Walmart's, but it was just like number 7 shot, a box of number 7s. And the other day when I was in there, like they was gone. So those 3 or 4 boxes of 410, it seemed like people grabbing them up. But I do have some slugs here. I got probably about 8 boxes. Got a bunch of them here. Get them all out. Yeah, all those there is like 410 slugs. Yeah, 14 slugs. So I kind of save them. I've saved them. And I tell you the story of why I bought a 410. It was like years ago, like hearing my dad and them, they talking about their guns and their hunting stories and stuff. And my dad's friend, his son, um, my dad's friend bought his son, and his son was like about, I don't know, 15, 16 years old. And it was like deer hunting season. And my dad's friend bought his son, a 410. I didn't know what a 410 was back then. Like, I knew about like hunting rifles and stuff like back then. And and that little 14-year-old boy, he went out deer hunting. Yeah, deer hunting with a 410. Everybody else had rifles and their shotguns with slugs. And I was hearing the stories, and then after the hunt, I found out and I saw the deer. His little 6 point with that 14-year-old boy shot him a deer. Yeah, with his brand new 410 shotgun, shot the deer with a slug. So I was thinking, what? That little shotgun did that? Couldn't believe it at first. And so that's what got me interested in a 410 shotgun. So whenever I worked enough, and I bought my first 410, and yeah, and I still have it. So I'm gonna show you my 410 here. Y'all probably already seen it, but I'm going to show you. I sanded on it. If I can scoot it back enough, you can see I sanded on it. I put a little pattern on it. And you notice anything different? I put, yep, a limb saver. Yeah, this limb saver costs $20. So I put it on there and it fits. And a 410, it really don't have to have that on there because it's not going to like kick you like a mule, just like pulling the trigger of a double barrel 12 gauge with buckshot, and you're pulling both triggers at the same time, like Grandpa's old double barrel shotgun, going to kick you back up against the side of the house. But I added that on there, just to be adding. I think I probably have the limb sabers on the most of my guns and rifles, on most of them. So probably tomorrow I'll probably like varnish this here. I kind of sanded it and then like just put a little, the stain, the style I wanted on there to make it that way. I guess that's the way I liked it, and I'll varnish it tomorrow. Might do a video of it. But that's the 410. That's the other side of it, so y'all can see the pattern that I sanded it. I had it stained and I took the sandpaper and ever how I wanted the pattern to turn out to be before I sanded it. But that's how I got it stained and how I got it sanded. And just showing you that I just put the limb saver on there. Because I care about my shotguns. And after seeing and hearing about the story about the 14-year-old boy like killing his first deer with a 410 with slugs, and that's what got me interested in the 410 shotgun. So that's the story to that. Yeah. So what I'm thinking about right here in this box here, I've got these 12 gauge, and I got plenty of these. Like if I was going camping, or if I wanted something for like a camping defense. These are 12 gauge. These are 3.5. Yeah, so talk about just a little extra for a magnum, for a 3-inch magnum. Right here's 3.5, and shooting number twos. So if no, I this would be my choice. Like if I was just camping and just wanted a shotgun for like defense, like if there's any wild animals. I'm talking about mostly like coyotes, and I don't know what it would do with bears, but I do have slugs, and I do have like 3.5 12 gauge buckshot. Yeah, 3.5 inch buckshot, 12 gauge buckshot. I do have those. So I think these here would be like, like just about your maximum for like, a 12 gauge. The 12 gauge 3.5. And I do have a shotgun that does shoot those. And out, and for like, like just little protection, like camping, I would say like probably like one of these here. That's a HK. Yeah, it's a 40. It's a 40 caliber, and the reason I chose it, like, it's a lot of people like their 9 millimeters. Well, I kind of like my 45. But this one here, it just kind of like, it's got just about the same as a 45. It might be just a little bit less, but I'm saying, like a 40 would be just about right for out, like camping. I mean, I don't know about bears. Now, if it's a bear, you're in bear country, I'd go with a little stronger caliber. Yeah, about 44 Magnum. Yeah, the 500 or the 460. Yeah, 454 Castle. But for just camping, I think a shotgun with was like 12 gauge with number twos. Yeah, 3.5 inch 12 gauge shooting number two steel shot. For like if there's some coyotes that just want to get crazy and try to attack. Yeah. And something I noticed, like, how come that there is like so many alligators? It looks like that they would try to thin down probably the alligator population. I just don't like alligators. You know, uh, I haven't run across none of them, but I just don't like alligators. Like, if I'm out fishing or something, me and that 12 gauge shooting number twos at alligators, I think that there would be a lot of fun. I just don't like alligators because it seems like there's too many of them. And I know people probably, like want the alligator shoes, alligator purses, and alligator billfolds and vest, or, to be, like making clothes and shoes out of the alligator skin. But it looked like they should just put the alligators up on a farm for like commercial use, but just out in the wild and stuff. I don't want to run across alligators because I just don't like alligators, and I will be like tempted to shoot an alligator because I know them things are just don't make no good pets. and they seem like that they just want to bite. They just want to attack and bite. And so, like that's not my purpose. Yeah, and what I'm be trying to attack and bite me, like the first thing I be thinking, like I want to grab the machete or something, and yeah, like we gonna tangle up. I won't be chopping me up some alligator meat. Yeah, I don't like alligators. Them things just want to attack. So I thought I would just show this HK. In the magazines, I do have two magazines. I have one here, magazine here, and I have one that's in the gun, it is unloaded. There's nothing in it. I don't be playing around and like, yeah, there's nothing in the chamber. So I just want to say that. But this would be what I would take, for camping, just for like protecting myself against whatever is trying to threaten my life. Or yeah, probably use it on an alligator if I had to. So this is Fred. Thought I'd do a quick little video and tell you the story why I chose a 410. Because of the 14-year-old kid, like I said, like he killed him a deer with a 410. Yeah, shotgun slug. Yeah, shotgun slug killed him. So I'll put these here back up, and I do have more 410 ammo. It just I'm not shooting those up not until I like just see the supply. Like the other 410, it gets back 410 slugs get back to like normal. And so I thought I'd do a quick video. Y'all probably wondering about this. Somebody gave that to me some years ago, so I told them I'd put it up and save it. It's one of those wrestlers. I guess y'all want to see it all the way around. Just a wrestler. Just like something have in the collection. I don't even know the name of the wrestler. Y'all probably do. Yeah, so I just saved it. So this is Fred. Thought I'd do a little video and everything. A little late night chat. Picked up two little packs of seeds here. Another pack of okra, and then I got some gourds. Yeah, I kind of like them old-fashioned gourds. I need to get some more gourd seeds. And tomorrow I'll probably varnish the stock on the 410, and I have a trail stick that I'll probably varnish. So thanks for watching. Yeah, and something that I seen on the news was, I guess everybody has seen it, and I kind of get tired of seeing it, get tired of watching TV, but what I can't figure out, like when there's this corruption that I see, and I'm thinking like, how come that there is so much of that? And they get caught, and what I can't understand is like after they get caught, why do they just keep on lying? Why do they keep on being corrupt? Like when the bully gets beat, he wants to get revenge somehow. He wants to retaliate. That seems like the pattern to what they try to use. And something else I want to bring out in the open. Well, you know how like people that are working and their tax money is like going somewhere where it don't need to go. And I want to talk about a gas bill, my gas bill, $178. And I seen on TV, if y'all, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but the gas company, well, they kind of got caught of like price gouging, and I've got some gas bills, like, and it's never been no the way high gas bill, and I saw on there where they changed it, some kind of like use. I guess like how much that goes through your pipe. Like mine wasn't that much. If I had the papers in here, I'd show you. But it was something like I don't know, $7 or $8. And now that the pipe, they trying to charge you for the delivery charges of it going through your pipe. You're already paying for the bill for what you're using. Now they adding that on there. See, mine wasn't no high price, and now it's like $79 just for it to go through the like for the use of the pipe. And I'm thinking, well, how's it supposed to get to your house? And they adding that on there. Like it's already been that way. That's how you normally get the gas. And then, yeah, and y'all have heard about it, I'm pretty sure, about the gas company got caught for like price gouging. And then I seen on TV where, they, after they got caught price gouging, then what they did was took and like donated some money to some charity, I guess to try to make yourself look good, like they're like helping somebody. Why didn't they take that money that they gave to charity and pay back the people that they price gouged? None of the money was like reimbursed back to the customers. It got sent. It just they made up something about we're gonna give it to charity, and I'm thinking like, well, how come after y'all got caught price gouging, and then you're gonna make yourself look good to give it to charity all of a sudden? Now, don't that kind of look strange? And then about 2 weeks ago, it was on TV. The CEO of the company said that they'd taken 40,000, yeah, $40,000 for something else, something about down in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And I'm thinking, well, what was the reason for that? After y'all got caught price gouging, look how fast that they uh, took charity money and give it to charity, trying to make yourself look good like we giving the money to charity after y'all got caught with what everybody thought was a scam. And just think about it, the old people in the winter time, like why would anybody even price gouge old people? Yeah, and I'm thinking, in real life situations, well, the gas company does not own the natural gas. I can probably understand butane prices is higher or propane is higher, but that's natural gas. It's supposed to be cheaper. And I'm thinking, like, well, the gas company thinks that they own the gas that's coming out of Mother Earth. See what they're doing? What don't make no sense? I already see stuff on TV that don't like make no sense, and they lie and scam. They steal, argue. They get all kind of corrupt, and then people get caught, and seem like that they just want to keep on doing it. It don't make no sense to me. Like if you're caught, what do you get on TV for? To make yourself look like you're going to get caught again. But I thought I'd tell you the story about the gas company, and I had the papers to prove like how much that they like charged extra and more, like something that's going through the pipe naturally, like, well, that's what you're paying for the gas to come into your house through the pipes up to your stove or your heater. And then they added more, like it was only like it wasn't a high price, and I looked at it and I compared it from one to the other, and it was like $79 for the use of the pipe, for it to come, the natural gas to come through, or whatever it is. Yeah, it just don't make no sense. So I'm just saying it. All this stuff that's all like just corrupt, like nobody has really sat down and like listened, to the children that's crying and stuff. Like, man, y'all hurting the kids' feelings. The families is the ones that's out there working, and y'all getting y'all's little percentage that goes to the government, whatever that is. And I heard that Biden was getting like 385,000 a month. Yeah, I mean that's just what I'm hearing. That's like, I think, like 10% of like all the money the people is spending, the tax, and like he's getting 385,000 a month from like what I heard. And yeah, so I'm just saying, like all that corruption, it's just getting people all teed off. And I was just thinking, like, man, y'all getting too many people like just teed off about y'all's stupid stuff that y'all doing. It just ain't no sense in it. Like, and then when you're like raising the price up on everything, how are people going to pay for stuff? Yeah, like when the situation is bad enough, so bad you can't hardly pay for stuff. Why do they want to make it worse? It seems like that's like anti-American. Like they're trying to take the happiness out of family life, out of everybody's life, taking the happiness and putting like doom into their life. Yeah, putting stress and doom. It don't make no sense. Yeah, that's just all I got to say about stuff. I just want to do my regular little videos, but don't like to talk about that corrupt stuff. But I guess we all see the truth. Yeah, and for some of y'all people that don't know, uh, like if you have read in the Bible or heard the story where like Jesus like knocked over that table. I don't know if it was a table full of money or a table full of fancy emeralds and rubies and diamonds or whatever that money was, what their source of paying for stuff. Yeah, Jesus knocked over that table, what with rubies and money or whatever. So like Jesus was like teed off about something. So y'all kind of look that story there up about Jesus knocking over that table. I don't know if it was a table full of money or precious stones. There was a reason for that. Yep. So thanks for watching and thanks for like listening. Y'all pay attention to what's like going on. Yeah. Yeah, we all know. We all know the truth. And we all know the lies. Then they try to cover it up, and then they try to lie again. So let's see how this election comes up. Are they going to try to throw somebody in there? Somebody that's rich? Uh, Maybe that guy named Soros. I've heard his name brought up. I think he's the one that's that's telling the Democrats what to do and spending help and giving the Democrats money for this and that to keep the corruption going his way. Like people are trying to follow the wrong rich person. I ain't got nothing against ever how rich anybody is, but if you use it in the wrong way, then it's going to cause a problem. Yeah, so thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Hope I made some sense and I told the truth about the gas company, so think I'll sit here and have myself A&W root beer and play me a hunting game. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Now y'all have a good day and y'all pay attention. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.